Okay, come on in. Have a sip. Let's wind down on the Saturday grid. What do we got here today? I wanted to say, though, also for our growing German audience, herzlich willkommen. Kommst du herein? Ein Trinken? Es ist Zeit für die Kreuzworträtsel. So, let's go ahead and go. Lass uns anfangen. Los geht's. Let's hop into our grid and see what we got today. Okay, so yeah, Adrian Johnson constructed this grid, edited by Joel Fagliano. And let's hop in and see what we got. So, wow, okay, we got some long ones here. Where you might shop for the sheer fun of it. Sheer fun of it, okay. Let's just, why not? Let's see if we can get Victoria's Secret to work. Why not? I mean, it's just going to have that kind of Saturday, right? So it'll just be a Victoria's Secret kind of day for us. You know, after you've been doing the grid for some time, you can kind of just see it. You don't have to count the squares anymore. You just know that something will fit or it won't. It's a very strange thing, a very interesting thing to pick up. Its wool is the world's rarest natural fiber, and I think we have the vicuña making its way in here. I really wish we could put the tildes in this, umlauts, the diacritical marks. Wouldn't that be so cool? No more fooling around. Okay, Turkish inns are imarets, and let's see. No more fooling around. Nuns have it. Singer Brendan, who fronted Panic at the Disco. This is Yuri? I can't remember if it's an... Yeah, it's an I and an E, I think. What do we got here? Related thing. I mean, that could be a tale, right? I mean, I guess. The world's most famous unknown artist, per Lennon. And I think we've got another sighting of Yoko Ono in here today. She went in here yesterday. Use a finger bowl, probably to rinse, and go after. Maybe seek? Let's see. Biblical coins. Yeah, these are shekels, typically. That's what I would imagine it is. A nearly 40-foot tall statue of her once stood within the Parthenon, and I think we're talking about Athena. And I think no more fooling around is I mean it this time. Okay. And looks like our nun's habit is going to be celibacy. Celibacy. Doesn't sound like much fun. Steve Jobs first worked after college. I don't know for sure, but I think I heard that he shammed his way into that. People thinking that he was somebody big or that he'd done something big at Atari when he hadn't. I don't know. But definitely. The Man Who Fell to Earth director, Roeg. You'll see that name a lot. Many a character in the 2018 animated film Smallfoot, and I had not seen this at all. Is this an L? Wasn't upstanding? Yes, so that's an L. That gives me the idea that this right here, to exalt, would be to lift up. Maybe gulp. Can you just hear Wile E. Coyote doing that? Okay, so many a character in Smallfoot must be Yeti, maybe, like the abominable snowmen, snow monsters, like some Scotch peaty. My Fatty loves that peaty, smoky Scotch, and I'm more of like that Johnny Walker Black Label guy. But actually, I think my favorite Scotch is probably Dimple Pinch. I do like it. Laughs at, scoffs at, okay. And PC support squads. Probably IT teams, and I'm thinking teams because squads. I mean, intentionally using the term squad here, so 76% of U.S. governors in 2024, a record low. Well, yeah, okay, got it. Women are typically, in my opinion, the better gender. They always smell better. They tend to be more logical, so yeah. Governor away. Prepare to cook sous vide, perhaps, and you have to have a seal to do that. I am a big user of my sous vide machine. I absolutely love that thing. Blacksmith turned agricultural magnate of the 19th century. I think we're talking about John Deere. So is it Lefty Frizzell? David Frizzell? I can't remember. So you're the reason God made Oklahoma, and he says in that one line, I worked 10 hours on a John Deere tractor. Yeah, manly stuff. Make toast. Lord of the Rings antagonist. And this is oh God, how do I spell that? Sauron. Make toast. Largest city on the Pacific coast of the Americas, Lima. For the longest time, I had the opinion, for some reason I had it in my head that geographically speaking, that Peru was in the Caribbean, and then there was some discussion as to where does one stop and where does it begin. And we're talking about, like, this is third grade, and I don't know. I don't know why I even bring that up. I'm sorry. Certain drag racer. Don't know. Unlikely socializer. Could be a hermit. Official administrations. Yes, I've taken quite a few myself. And this drag racer could be a nitro car. Not too into that stuff, but when I've gone to live drag racing events, it's pretty cool, I have to admit, especially if you get like hot pit passes. You can go down there and actually feel and hear the roar of these things. It's pretty cool. Shill for, maybe rep. When I was an undergrad, we had, I think Bob Dole and Jack Kemp were running against Bill Clinton. And I guess it'd be 1996. And there were some shills out. I'll never forget them. They had these signs that said, Kemp is the dude. And I thought, well, that's relatable. Sobriquet behind 154 sonnets. And here I think we can call this the Bard. And if that's correct, English majors unite. Disperses, maybe spins. Now what do we got? Let's see. Hotel room amenity. These, I mean, if it's 4 letters, it's almost always a robe or an iron. So luckily we have the OBE, so we can kind of go with the robe here. Spanish opposite of pobre, and this is either rica or rico. I don't know. We'll have to see what the other clue is. Remote button. This tends to be, well, probably FWD or REW. I don't know. Have because of, maybe O2. What's this nice one here with a little W at the end? Was selected to face as in a tournament. Okay, Drew, maybe? Crowd energizer at a hip hop concert. Maybe the Hype Man. Cross state lines. Cross state lines. We got our question mark there, so we're. Is this what's coming out of your mouth when you're in a cross state, or is this actually having something to do with crossing state lines? I don't know. We'll find that out. Cowpoke's friend, maybe partner. Yep, partner. Chop house choice, a filet, fall over, maybe trip on, and I think we just answered our cross state lines. I think we're talking about a tirade, and I've been known to do one or two of those on occasion. Okay, so you confess. Well, 3 letters, and I'll bet you it's either oh or aha. So I think we've got at least an H here. And one might display a menu. Goes first. Colorful celebration of spring. This may be the Hindu celebration called Holi. I'll check it. Raise could be hoist. Okay, well, it's feeling good. This is, portrayal of Mrs. Witch in 2018's Wrinkle in Time, and I don't know. I guess you could open, go first. Andre Agassi, par exemple. So, are you seeing it here? It's kind of coming out to me, and I hope I'm not wrong because it would be very embarrassing. But I think this is Iranian American. So we've probably got enough here. Okay, well, Mrs. Witch must have been played by Oprah Winfrey. I just hope I haven't fat-fingered something somewhere else in the grid and not noticed it. Timeout, maybe leave. A wedding couple might be seen on one. This looks like it's a save the date card. And now we can figure out what's going on with Rika or Rico. I'm speechless. Oh, inner beauty. When people talk about your inner beauty. Inner beauty. I guess the site might have a menu. Okay, and I guess I'm speechless. There are no words. Okay, well, good. And so, yeah, we're going to use the masculine form of rich. So, Rico. Reprimand. Probably call on the carpet. Proof reading disclaimer. Oh, I love this. When you're reading an article and you see there in parentheses or in brackets sick, it's like the writer's trying to say, I'm not the one that would have said something so grammatically awful, right? So sick. It's funny. And I think we got enough to know that we're talking about calling on the carpet here. So let's get that in. And where do we go from there? Spots for berets. Oh. Yeah. What do we got here? So, blank Okafor, 2004-5 NBA Rookie of the Year. Yes, I think that's Mika. I can't remember if it's a K-E or a K-A. Groups that rarely meet in the summer. Well, printing shortcut. Probably Control P, though for me it's Command P. I'm an Apple guy. Start of a 1950s political slogan. Okay, I like Ike. And if Ike likes it, we all like it. Hit the heck out of the ball. It's probably going to be rip it. And cleverly enough, groups that rarely meet in the summer are probably PTAs. So how do we do, Bob? Oh, no. Well, let's see where we messed up. Let's see if we can find it. Victoria's Secret. Oh, there's a 0 sitting right there. How did that happen? That's a 0. It's not even an O. I mean it this time. How do we do, Bob? Okay. Oh, me and these mitts. So, I am on my way to Regensburg, Bavaria today. I'm going to see some friends, maybe spend the night with them there, and apparently we're going to shop for some Polish food, and I am looking so forward to dinner. Thank you all so much for coming. Again, comments keep rolling in. I cannot tell you how much I appreciate those. They really lift me up. They really hoist me up, and I thank you for that. I just cannot tell you what it means to me every morning to see people liking and subscribing. So thank you for that. Just really. And I'll be hopping on the early training in the morning, and I'll be back here in the Oberpfalz, and then we will do the Sunday grid together tomorrow. I'm looking forward to seeing everybody today. And until then, ich wünsche Ihnen einen schönen Tag noch. Tschüss.